So today we need to talk about cases, and as you can see here, this is the Prisma 2 case, one of my favorite overall CS2 investments out of everything in the entire game, and the monthly graph right now is red. We are down almost 5% in the past month, and the Prisma 2 case is not the only case that is down in the past month, so I'm sure there's some people panicking, some people worrying, some people that are concerned right now, but if you zoom out a little bit, you will see that, hey, things have still been going very, very well over the past year, the past 6 months, the past 3 months, throughout all of 2025 so far. In this video today, we're going to be talking about why, even though things have been red and even though why things are going down right now, it is still a very, very great time to be buying cases, and why there's plenty of good news for cases out there in the markets. But of course, first, just want to mention my cash trading business. If you are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, turn them into cold hard cash, crypto, or any other payment method, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. We can pretty much buy anything for the right price, but of course, we like to get those big deals done. So expensive skins, gloves, knives, bulk inventories, bulk cases, whatever. I would love to help you guys cash out whatever you're looking to sell safely, effectively, efficiently, and of course, by selling to me, you're helping support me, my channel, my content. We've gotten lots of cool skins we picked up lately, you know, Desert Hydra, Vulcan, Optium YK with a really, really low flow, kill confirmed, tons of cool stuff. I'd love to add your items to my collection. With that being said, let's get right into this video today. So, the great news that I wanted to talk about is this, looking at CSGO casetracker.com, and you can see here that in the past month, the past 31 days, I'm not exactly sure what they go off of. This is basing it off the 20th of February to the 20th of March, so about 30%, or about 30 days. I don't know why I said 30%. 27 million cases have been unboxed, and once I saw this, I was like, dang, this is actually a really, really, really good sign, because this is a number, if you're not familiar with this, a number that we haven't seen in a while, actually. It's been like 4, 5, 6 months, I don't know. We can take a look at the numbers, but 27 million cases unboxed. Now, if we go back all the way to like 2024, we can see that in January 2024, we were at about 21 million, and this was good. This was a good time. These were strong numbers. They weren't amazing numbers. People were like maybe a little bit worried and concerned at this point, but they were okay. February of 2024, we got up to 31 million. Now, again, this is all based off what CSGO Case Tracker is finding. This is not necessarily like official or concrete or 100%. It's all estimates. They have, methods and methodologies and stuff are coming up with this. I'm sure there's some times where there's been some errors on the Steam side or the data collection side or whatever. Who knows? Yeah, there's always a million issues. So take this all with a grain of salt. But if we are assuming these numbers are at least somewhat accurate, or at least the trends of the numbers are somewhat accurate, that's what you need to keep in mind here, comparing, the like data we have. So from January to February, there was a nice little increase in this. We got to 31 million. In March, it got even crazier. 38 million cases unboxed in a month. April, 30 million. And again, when you're at that 30 million, that's about a million cases a day. And when we're a million cases a day is pretty crazy. If you're around that million cases per day number, that is a very, very good sign for the case market. That means we're eating into the supply of all of these cases insanely fast. But obviously, we have to keep in mind here, as you can see, that the active duty cases are always going to be consuming a large number. And I believe, the percentage overall of the active duty cases being unboxed has actually been increasing, which is obviously bad for the rare cases. But you do have to keep in mind that rare cases are 1% of the overall drops, and every single rare case that exists is a fraction of that 1%. So, most rare cases, especially if we're getting in the 30 million plus cases unboxed in a single month, are just absolutely getting eaten into. They're absolutely getting wiped out. Now, some of those cases, the snake bite and some of your most recent stuff has insane overall supplies and overall quantities, but usually those things are a little bit cheaper, and it makes up for that, and still those prices are getting eaten into. So these are not necessarily a short-term investment. If you're talking years from now, if we keep unboxing, hundreds of thousands of these per month, because you can see here the snakebite in May of 2024, the snakebite specifically had 1.1 million unboxed in that month. So, it has an insane supply, it has insane quantities, but if we keep going in that direction, obviously you can see how the fundamentals and how the numbers of cases just make so much sense as a CS2 investment. But in June, all of a sudden, things rapidly dropped off. Now, I don't necessarily what happened. I don't remember or know what happened in June. I don't really care. We're still just overall looking at the trends and numbers. Things started to slow down a little bit in June of 2024, we went down to about 18 million cases unboxed. In July, 18 million. The slowdown continued. But in August, things ramped back up, getting us back to 30 million. September, 28 million. And then finally, in October of 2024, obviously, we had the Armory released. This gave us the gallery case, so that's going to maybe add to the case unboxing numbers a little bit, but it's also going to add the Armory, which is going to add competitions for cases. That is another thing going on where people are going to be able to spend their money on unboxing some of the new skins, charms, stickers, whatever. So then we go to November and we're at 17 million. Obviously, numbers are going down a little bit. December all the way down to 14 million. Again, with people really going after stuff like that M4 fade, the AKB the monster, maybe just general slowdown anyway. We go to January 2025, we're back up to 20 million. February 22 million, and then again over the past 30 days we're back at 27 million. And this makes sense to me because obviously cases have been a very, very hot commodity and a talk of the CS2 world right now, but also the Armory is getting a little bit more stale. People aren't as excited about the Armory anymore as they were in October, November, December of 2024 because we're going on 6 months that the Armory's been out now. At this point, it's the same old skins. Yeah, it's fun to unbox those, but you also have to grind the game a ton just to unbox those, and it's easier to just start, hey, clicking buttons and unboxing skins, and honestly, that's what some people enjoy to do more than, grinding the game just to try to get the M4 fade and end up getting, a bunch of like $1 skins or whatever. That can suck a little bit. It can be a little bit more demoralizing. There's no Desert Eagle heat treated. There's no limited edition items. They haven't updated it, and they need to do that. This happens all the time. We see, the first couple months, stuff is exciting, stuff is new, stuff is shiny, and then it kind of fades out. But cases and golds and knives and gloves, they're always there, and people are always coming back. So what is really crazy here is, again, we have seen prices go up over the past 3 months, over the past 6 months, over the past year of cases. So that means that even over the past 3 months, as cases have gotten more expensive, people are still unboxing more and more and more, which is even crazier because that means they're spending more and more money, obviously, or maybe it's cases they already had. But this shows a bunch of really good things. One, case unboxing numbers are going up. Also, at the same time, case prices are going down. Like I said, with the Prism 2 case, we're down 5% in the past month, but case unboxing numbers are up. So if you can get cases at a better price while numbers are going up, the fundamentals are better and the price is cheaper, that is a very, very good sign. Another great sign here is that people don't necessarily care about the case prices because, again, as case prices are up, people are still unboxing them. That just shows how much genuine demand there is for cases at any price, and that's a good thing overall. And just overall, the fact that cases are going down as my S plus tier investment in the CS2 world, and what I think is the best overall investment in all of CS2, cases in general, rare cases, when they're going down, I'm always going to be looking to buy the dip. So I think there's a bunch of good things going on right now. The fact that unboxing numbers are up, the fact that we can see how strong demand is, and the fact that, hey, things that I love to buy and things that I think are an amazing value and amazing investment, the prices are going down. Now, if we look at some of the things more specifically for some of the cases that are going on here, I know, and this is something I think people really, really, really need to keep in mind. I know people love to shit on the snakebite case and the clutch case, saying that they are so trash cases and whatever. But again, snakebite case, 700,000 unboxed in the past month as the most unboxed rare case still. You have the clutch case, 676,000 unboxed in the past month. And yes, clutch case is down 11% while it's the second most unboxed rare case. You have the snakebite down 7% in the past month while it's the most unboxed rare case. These things are very, very interesting to me. And as the snakebite case and clutch case get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, again, this is Steam prices, so third-party marketplace prices are going to be even cheaper, 62 cents and 38 cents. They're going to become more and more attractive. There's a reason why it's hard to find cases for under $1 because cases don't stay under $1 for long because they get eaten up, the supply goes up, supply and demand, fundamentals, whatever, the prices are going to go higher. So if you can get these cases, 10% off, 7% off, 8% off, whatever, as they're still getting 700,000 of them unboxed every single month, that's going to be great. Now, you also have stuff like the Prisma 2 still sitting very, very strong, even at its current price, over $1, 660,000. You have Danger Zone, 600,000. You have Prisma, 558,000. So that's really good. I still like the Prisma 2. I still like the Prisma 1. You have stuff like the Revolver case right now, which is right here, 188,000 unboxed in the past month, even at a $3 price point. So I think that is really, really, really cool and shows why the Prisma case is so strong. Operation Breakout, it's actually up 6% in the past month. But the crazy thing about Operation Breakout is look at how far to the left it is. It's all the way over here. And still, 151,000 of these unboxed in the past month, even at its crazy, crazy, crazy price point. This thing sitting over $9 and still having that many unboxed. So to me, that is a very, very strong sign, a very, very strong fundamental for that one there. You also have some other cases like the Chroma 3, which I think is interesting as well. All the Chroma cases have really strong unboxing numbers. Chroma 2, 250,000. Chroma 3, 283,000. Chroma not looking as strong, but I would definitely be interested in the Chroma 2 and Chroma 3 at these points. Another one that I think is interesting, CS20 people. It seems like every time I make a video about cases, I have maybe it's just one person over and over. I don't know. It seems like an army of people people saying, hey, CS20 is underrated, CS20 is going to the moon, CS20 is an investment you need to keep an eye on, and it's been going crazy. It's up 18% in the past month, but I don't necessarily understand this one. You can see the CS20 is all the way over here on the right and just has really, really bad unboxing numbers. It's only around $1, but people don't really care about this case and don't really open it, and that's why I would want to stay away from this one. Only 136,000 unboxed there, and I don't know, it doesn't really make a ton of sense to me. To me, I would be more attracted to these cases, these newer cases that are being unboxed stronger, and if I wanted to get a case that's being unboxed, that little, I would go back to Chroma 2 or Operation Breakout or Revolver or whatever. So that's kind of interesting to me. And then, of course, we have which active duty case is going to be removed next between the Recoil and the Fracture. We can see here that still Recoil is the least unboxed active duty case, and Fracture is the oldest. So what does Valve care about more? Does Valve want to go for the least unboxed in the Recoil, the least popular, or do they want to go for the oldest in the Fracture? I don't know, but if we do get some kind of new case soon and get some kind of rotation out of the from the active duty back into the rare pool, obviously either the Fracture or the Recoil, whichever one that happens to, could see a nice little bump in price in the short term, but also becomes a much better investment in the long term as well. We'll have to wait and see. But yes, case prices are down a little bit over the past month, but to me, I don't even care. That's a good thing. I'd love to buy cases at cheaper and cheaper prices, but also there's a lot of good news and a lot of strong information going on about cases right now that shows that, hey, in the long run, even if there's a small downturn right now, that things are still going to be okay, and cases are still going to be overall an amazing investment. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.